Good evening, and welcome to Universidad Europea de Madrid. My name is Alejandro Álvarez, Director of Academic Orientation, and thank you for joining us in this International Open House event live from campus of Villavicio Saudon. Choosing a degree and a university can be extremely challenging, and we encourage you to explore a wide array of options. After all, the 4, 5, or 6 years of undergraduate studies must entail much more than simply attending classes, studying for exams, carrying out projects, writing theses. Rather, your university experience should provide you with a platform to grow, mature, participate in extracurricular activities, find your calling, network, and forge lifelong friendships with your classmates and professors. In this virtual event, we hope to shed you light upon the Universidad Europea of Madrid, explain you our wide portfolio of bachelor's degrees taught 100% in English, provide an overview of campus life and culture, detail the admission process, and answer any question you may have in our Q&A session to follow. All of this with the goal of helping you in your research for you to find the university that best fits your personal needs and promising future. So, you may be wondering, where exactly is the Universidad Europea de Madrid, and what's the campus like? Founded in 1989, we're a private and international university, whose main campus in Madrid is located 15 kilometers to the southwest of the city center, within the quaint town of Villavicio Saudon. Although we have a smaller campus boutique located in the north of Madrid, in Alcobendas, and one more in the city center of Madrid, Creative Campus. However, the Spanish capital is not our only base. We also have campuses in Valencia, Alicante, in the Canary Islands, in Tenerife, and it doesn't stop here, as we are currently processing in opening additional campuses in Malaga. Nevertheless, regardless of in which of our campus you carry our studies, our university emphasizes experiential learning on learning by doing. How do we accomplish this? Well, a large portion of our degrees curricula take place outside the traditional classrooms, within our on-campus laboratories, workshops, simulating zones, as well as in real-life professional settings, thanks to the numerous agreements and relationships we have forged with multinational companies, institutions, and hospitals, where our students carry out their curricular internships. We also foster a multicultural environment in which almost half of our students are international. While we are on this topic, I'm aware that many of you will be departing from your respective home countries and relocating to Spain to embark on this new chapter, which, albeit exciting, can be a bit scary. A foreign myself, that is one of you, and I will share in common. Having lived and studied and worked in Spain for nearly a decade, we also look forward to taking you about the reality of relocating in Spain, living in a vibrant capital, and forming part of a distinguished university community. While I cannot guarantee that your experience at university will always be easy, I can guarantee this. Upon graduating from Universidad Europea of Madrid, you will spring into the world with more globalized, digitalized, sustainable, and entrepreneurial mentality, ready to face the challenges of tomorrow, namely digital transformation, data analysis, sustainability, social equality, and so many more. We truly hope you to find this event insightful and beneficial, as it reaches the various options of which university do I choose in the following short video. The rector of the University Europea de Madrid, Dr. Elena Gazapo, will explain our academic model in more detail.
Hola, mi nombre es Elena Gazapo, soy la rectora de la Universidad Europea de Madrid y quiero darte las gracias por estar con nosotros en nuestra jornada de puertas abiertas. Sabemos que estás en un momento muy importante de tu vida. Estás a punto de comenzar una nueva etapa, un futuro que comienza en la elección de universidad, ya sea para cursar una titulación de grado o un ciclo formativo de grado superior. La Universidad Europea está formada por una red de instituciones presentes en Madrid, Valencia, Canarias, Oporto y Lisboa, que comparten una visión única, la visión One University. Con más de 25 años de trayectoria, 25.000 alumnos y más de 80.000 egresados, proporcionamos a nuestros estudiantes una educación integral, formando líderes y profesionales preparados para dar respuesta a las necesidades de un mundo global, para aportar valor en sus profesiones y contribuir al progreso social, siempre desde un espíritu emprendedor y de compromiso ético. Nuestro compromiso con nuestros estudiantes se sustenta en un sólido modelo académico eminentemente práctico, que permite conocer la realidad profesional en un entorno global y multicultural, donde más del 30% de los estudiantes son internacionales y con acuerdos de intercambios y prácticas en más de 70 países. En la Universidad Europea de Madrid contamos con una amplia oferta formativa en la gran mayoría de las áreas de conocimiento, con más de 200 grados, ciclos formativos de grado superior, posgrados y programas de la Escuela Universitaria Real Madrid Universidad Europea. Nuestra comunidad docente permanece en constante contacto con las profesiones para garantizar una formación a la vanguardia de las necesidades del mercado laboral, lo que se traduce en más de 6.000 acuerdos de colaboración con empresas y con elevadas tasas de empleabilidad cercanas al 90% y con rangos salariales un 40% por encima de la media de universidades privadas. Este contacto con las profesiones también se pone de manifiesto en nuestra oferta académica, en permanente actualización para responder a las necesidades profesionales en diferentes áreas como educación, ingeniería o comunicación, por nombrar algunas de ellas. Además, en los últimos meses ha quedado de manifiesto la importancia del cuidado de la salud como elemento clave para la sociedad. Por eso apoyamos el concepto One Health, una sola salud, una estrategia global que defiende que la salud humana y la salud animal son interdependientes y están vinculadas a los ecosistemas en los que coexisten. Lo concebimos y lo implementamos a través de una nueva propuesta formativa que incluye biomedicina, veterinaria y medio ambiente y sostenibilidad. En la Universidad Europea queremos acompañarte en tu viaje y lo hacemos a través de nuestro modelo académico de aprendizaje experiencial HighFlex, que tiene un enfoque eminentemente práctico que te permitirá adquirir los conocimientos, las competencias y valores adecuados para el desarrollo de tu futura profesión, así como afrontar los retos de la transformación social y digital. Un viaje de aprendizaje en el que contarás con las mejores instalaciones, equipo docente y tecnología para que aprendas haciendo, enfrentándote desde los primeros años de formación a situaciones simuladas y reales del día a día de las profesiones. Un modelo que te permitirá ganar horas de vuelo gracias a la última tecnología en laboratorios y entornos virtuales, contando siempre con la cercanía y la dedicación constante de tus profesores. ¿Quieres saber cómo es el día a día estudiando en la Universidad Europea? Tendrás a tu disposición un campus seguro, con magníficas instalaciones y laboratorios, como Industria 4.0, que cuenta con las principales tecnologías como Internet de las Cosas, ciberseguridad, sensores o Big Data, entre otros, para garantizar un aprendizaje basado en proyectos con el estado del arte de la cuarta revolución industrial. El Human Performance Research Lab, un espacio de última generación para el aprendizaje transdisciplinar sobre los beneficios y usos del ejercicio físico en la salud y en el rendimiento de las personas. O el hospital simulado, para que puedas practicar con las situaciones que viven los profesionales sanitarios, pero en un entorno seguro. El elevado número de profesores que siguen el ejercicio profesional, cuya enseñanza está directamente relacionada con su experiencia laboral, te garantizan una conexión con el mundo real desde el primer año. Además, contarás con aulas dotadas con la última tecnología y podrás hacer uso de diferentes herramientas digitales como entornos de simulación, gamificación, laboratorios virtuales y contenidos digitales de alto valor añadido. Todo ello accesible también fuera del horario de clase para maximizar tus horas de vuelo. Y todo esto en el entorno de nuestros campus seguros, en los que podrás participar en múltiples actividades y exprimir al máximo la vida universitaria. Toda nuestra comunidad universitaria te está esperando para acompañarte en este viaje donde la educación personalizada, el conocimiento humano y la tecnología más avanzada se dan la mano. Te dejo con los equipos de facultades y escuelas que te van a mostrar tu día a día desde las áreas de conocimiento.
Studying at Universidad Europea entails a rich international experience from day one. Of our approximately 30,000 students, 42% are international, coming from 122 nations, making our university one of the most diverse and multicultural in Spain. We also proudly offer internships and training placement opportunities in more than 40 countries, so that students can break out their comfort zone and engage in professional networking on a global level. Since our founding, approximately 95,000 students have graduated from Universidad Europea, between our three campuses in Madrid, Valencia, and the Canary Islands. Fortunately, approximately 90% of our alumni secure employment within the first year of graduating, and 25% of them are currently working and practicing their respective professions abroad, outside of Spain. We know that employability is important to you, which is why we strive to bring you as close as possible to the professional world from day one. As I mentioned, we have signed agreements and built enduring relationships with approximately 14,000 companies and institutions worldwide, where you, as a student, will get the practical experience, working hand in hand with a reputable professional of your field. That can be an architect, an aeronautical engineering, professional sports team manager, a psychologist, a dentist, a COE, etc. As previously mentioned, our academic model centers upon experiential learning on learning by doing. We invite you to take advantages of our pioneer facilities, where you will carry out coursework in environments that recreate professional spaces with the highest precision. It allows you to learn in a safe way as primarily step to professional internships. These spaces are accessible even outside class hours, so that you continue practicing and polishing your skills as much as you need. In this learning methodology, you will learn collaboratively from our expert faculty, who are up to date in the latest trends and technology, and it is also worth noting that 80% of our professors are active professionals within their fields, so you always have a close link to the professional world from day one. Now, I would like to explain our degrees taught 100% in English. Within our faculties, our campus is Villaviciosa Odón. So let's start with the Faculty of Biomedical and Health Sciences. Before diving into the individual degrees, please enjoy this short video that paints a picture of the faculty. With more than 5,500 students since its creation and 25% of international students, the Faculty of Biomedical and Health Sciences contributes to the development of each individual's potential to improve people's health and quality of life. As part of these facilities, the Universidad Europea has two simulated hospitals that allows students to learn about clinical practices in a truly authentic settings. In these spaces, the possibilities are endless. We can simulate to precision anything from an intensive care health, an operation room, a delivery room. In fact, we even have a robot named Rufina who gives a birth. Of course, the simulated hospitals possess all the necessary bells and whistles, but in my opinion, the differentiating aspects of these facilities is the ability to work as a team with different health professionals. For example, it is quite common that psychology students to work collaboratively with our medical students. That multidisciplinary aspect of health sciences is truly at the heart of our simulated hospitals. Additionally, we offer state-of-the-art structural and functional labs filled with anatomical models and virtual reality glasses that allowed our students to enter in any bodily system on the molecular level, as well as the avant-garde dentistry laboratories that facilitate experiential learning. After gaining crucial experience within our simulated settings, our students then treat real patients at hospital, clinics, and laboratories in the final years of their degree. It is worth mentioning that we often receive excellent feedbacks of our students as they show up upon the day with experience in handling patients, initiative, and enthusiasm. In this faculty, you can study the following bachelor's degrees 100% in English. The first I would like to point out is our bachelor degree in dentistry, which is also proudly offered in the campus in Valencia. The Universidad Europea has trained top-notch dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons since 1996, thanks to our latest technology, such as the simulated hospitals, preclinical dentistry lab, and smart lab, in which students employ unique virtual reality simulators, experiencing sensations almost identical to those that they feel with a real patient. In this degree, that entails 5 years of study, the first year students will explore the basic science of anatomy, biology, chemistry, and genetics, whereas the second and third years, the curriculum focus more on medical pathologies, orthodontics, endodontics, and oral surgery. After acquiring all the skills needed to treat real-life patients, in the final 2 years, a student will complete 900 hours of internships within the university dental clinics located in downtown Madrid. Please note that our university dental clinics receive over 94,000 consultations and perform over 1,600 treatments annually. Within our 4 years bachelor degree in psychology, you will gain a deep understanding of human behavior to help improve our global society. Similar to dentistry and other biomedical and health science-related degrees, the first year provides students with a strong theoretical base within the fields of biology and anatomy. In the first year, our students also attend seminars with leading psychologists from different areas: prison psychologists, military psychologists, clinical psychologists, hospital psychologists, as well as experts in human resources. Our degree has a strong practical approach, given that starting in third year, you will carry out your internships in external centers and learn about the patient care in institutions and psychology clinics. All in all, you will complete more than 600 hours of internships, after which you will feel 100% comfortable treating and diagnosing patients in a real-life setting. But don't worry about attending real-life patients, as you will have an ample experience working with our actors within simulated hospitals. Our actors can play the role of patients with a wide array of pathologies, such as schizophrenia to a panic attack, to an eating disorder, and even a patient with terminal disease. Now, let's take a look to our bachelor's degree in biotechnology, which is also offered in our campus in Valencia. What I love about this degree is that it's very wide in scope, allowing students to gain experience in various fields, all with a strong entrepreneurial approach. You will learn about the pharmaceutical industry at large and as well the latest technological advantages in bioscience. Thanks to our innovative curriculum, you will acquire the skills needed to develop and improve the design of, for example, new drug products, food products, or the bioremediation or contaminated environments. Among many others, the Universidad Europea Biotech students also enjoy privileged access to the main research centers in Madrid: CISC, Carlos III Health Institute, and as well as the Paraplegic Hospital of Toledo. Our bachelor degree in biomedicine looks beyond the frontier of present-day medicine, improving the care that will be provided by tomorrow's healthcare professional. Our program offers cutting-edge research opportunities, hands-on experience in the state-of-art laboratories, and personalized guidance from top experts in the field. Join our vibrant community of students and faculty dedicated to making a difference in the world of healthcare. Don't just imagine the future of medicine, be part of creating it with us. That will conclude our degrees offered in English within our Faculty of Biomedical Health Science. Student, please, if you have any questions about any of these degrees, feel free to ask in our live chat, and we'll be happy to answer them in the Q&A session following the presentation of the degree. Now, we will move on to our Faculty of STEAM, but please, first sit back, relax, and enjoy this short video that paints a picture of the day-to-day life within the world of engineering, architecture, and science. If you are passionate about building, constructing, planning, drawing, giving forms to objects, and physically transforming the world around us, the Faculty of STEAM is right up your alley. The university's schools of engineering and architecture train competitive professionals with an international and interprofessional approach. Through project-based learning and hands-on experience with leading companies in the sector. Fortunately, we provide our students with cutting-edge facilities, such as our digital fabrication laboratory, Fab Lab, design-oriented classroom, a wind tunnel, and as well as a wide array of workshops for testing and manufacturing mechanics materials, hydraulics, sculptures, among others. It is also worth mentioning that the Universidad Europea is the first private institution to achieve the NAAB international certification from the United States. This certification evaluates and recognizes the international architecture programs of particularly high quality standards, equivalent to programs in the United States and Canada. We also are the only Spanish university validated by the Royal Institute of British Architecture. Since 2019, This is without doubt the most prestigious association of architects in the world. We also boost agreements with reputable international universities such as the University of California, Irvine, as also we promote companies such as Airbus, Iberia, Repsol, Siemens, Altran, Bosch, Security Systems, among others. Outside the classroom, students have the opportunity to participate in university clubs, Formula WEM, robotics clubs, design clubs, air division, computer, and new technologies, just to name a few. All our clubs, 100 compromised of students with the support of the guidance of high qualified teaching staff. In this faculty, you can study the following degrees, 100% English taught. Let's first delve into our bachelor's degree in Fundamentals of Architecture, which entails a 5-year curriculum. As I mentioned previously, the Universidad Europea is the first university to obtain the NAAB and RIBA international accreditations, which will make it easier for you to practice in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. You will utilize innovative technologies of BIM methodology, digital manufacturing, and virtual reality. And you will work in innovative laboratories such as the Fab Lab, digital design workshops, BIM classrooms, or the renderings farm. In fact, our students complete more than 3,600 hours within our workshops, which truly set us apart from other universities. As we move into the future, the field of architects face new horizons and challenges, namely sustainability, energy efficiency, urbanism, and smart cities, which are highly integrated into our avant-garde curriculum. Regarding our bachelor's degree in aerospace and aircraft engineering, you will learn how to design and manage aircraft, manufacturing projects, calculate orbits, use avionics hardware and software, ensure safety, control satellite missions, and monitoring aeronautical system. Students will utilize all our top-notch facilities, including the wind tunnel, as well as our FAD labs and materials resistant laboratories. Through their degree, students also have the opportunity to collaborate in world-renowned projects, like Flying Dreams, designing and constructing a handmade aircraft with the use of a motor. In fact, the last year, our student ended up finalist within the Flyer Ideas competition organized by Airbus. In addition to this project, our students can also participate in our Air Division Club, in which team members have collaborated with SpaceX to launch a satellite into space. Now, let's take a look at our bachelor's degree in Industrial Systems Engineering, specifically at the mechanics track. Since its origins in the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century, the engineering field has paved the way in humankind ingenuity, creativity, and solving problems skill. Now, you can join the fourth Industrial Revolution, which is currently booming and needs the best professionals to keep moving forward. Starting from the fundamentals of basic sciences, physics, chemistry, and mathematics, you will acquire mechanical knowledge such as a resistance of material, machine design, and manufacturing, which will allow you to participate in the manufacturing of any mechanical product, from the simplest to the most complex and delicate simplest you can imagine. Once you have completed your degree in mechanical engineering at Universidad Europea, you will find opportunities in a number of sectors, including the automotive industry, logistic operations, the food industry, material processing, the industrial chemical sector, industrial installations, the list goes on and on. As far as computer engineering is concerned, please note that 100% of our students secure employment within the first 6 months after finishing their studies. During their degree, you will acquire the ability to design and program all the types of complex systems, such as the robotic, big data applications, artificial intelligence systems, and communications and cybersecurity. You will also learn in facilities such as the network laboratories, the XR lab, augmented reality, the robotics and electronic laboratory, the tech factory, and even the simulated hospital. Aside from the facilities, you will also train using vanguard programs such like IBM Azure, Google Cloud, and Office 360. The Universidad Europea also has its own cloud, where you can access these programs outside your campus, from the comfort of your home. Lastly, I would like to point that our students can get involved in a variety of clubs related to the field, like the Computers and New Technology Club, Robotic Clubs, or Game Studio 4.0 Club. We'll prepare a tackle to complexity of proctoring digital infrastructure and data, the global bachelor degree in cybersecurity. To conclude our faculty of STEAM, now let's move in bachelor degree of mathematical engineering and data science, which is my personal field of study. First, I would like to share a few fun facts about big data. Do you know that 98% of the world's data has been generated in the last 2 years? And 99.7% of the stored information is yet to be accessed? The aim of this degree is to train future mathematicians with a global vision of computing, calculus, business. You will acquire top-notch training in the operations, development, design, and administration of mass data systems, analytical functions applicable to multiple industry, energy, education, industry, mathematical, engineering, and research. Now we will move on to our creative campus, but first let's take a look to the newly released video.
¿Eres un espíritu inquieto? Para ti nace Creative Campus, un espacio efervescente de innovación, diseño y creación. Tecnología, diseño y creatividad ya no irán por separado. Nosotros ponemos los medios, tú la imaginación. Ven a estudiar las disciplinas que marcarán el futuro. El talento sale de tu inspiración y circula por tus manos. Aprende creando. El protagonista eres tú. Encuentra trabajo en aquello que sueñas. Interactúa con profesores, artistas, diseñadores, profesionales y desarrolla tus proyectos en empresas punteras. En el corazón de Madrid, el motor creativo de España. En Creative Campus descubrirás un entorno diverso, internacional y multicultural. Una tribu de jóvenes como tú. No mires el cambio, sé parte de él.
We are really excited about this brand new state-of-the-art campus located on María de Molina Street, right in the heart of Madrid, which will produce the next generation of graphic, digital art, product, interior, UX, animation, video games, and fashion designers. We will equip our pupils with the skill required to face the global challenges generated by technological, ecological, social, and economic change. Ensure that they are able to propose innovative, bold, fair, and sustainable solutions that improve the lives of people, society, and the future of our planet. With more than 5,000 square meters of high-tech facilities, the Creative Campus will offer digital and construction laboratories, simulating areas, state-of-the-art classrooms, exhibitions, and meeting space where students, together with the experts faculty members, engage the experiential and project-based learning. Students can test, experiment, prototype, invent, and imagine beyond the limits of the classroom, acquire the interdisciplinary skills and knowledge required to become the best agents for future change. EADE and the Universidad Europea has partnered to provide the best educational offer in the areas of fashion design and interior design, with a wide range of official undergraduate, postgraduate, and master degrees, both online and in campus. Let's take a quick look to our bachelor's degree in design. Training as a designer allows you can create projects that will influence the way in which we interact, experience and life reality at all levels. Design has become a true benchmark of a strategic business culture. At Universidad Europea, we train designers at the highest level through an interactive and experiential methodology, in connection with architects and many other professionals within the art, creativity, and innovating industry, with a very international approach. In the bachelor's degree in animation, we provide you with all the tools so you can develop your creativity without limits, 24 hours a day. You have the Tech Factory, the first professional studio within a university where you can have free access to professional licensed software to create, design, produce, and direct your own animation project. Additionally, you will have access for the computer farm for rendering and the XR lab with various motion capture systems. In the bachelor's degree in video game, you will learn to create and develop video games using your talent and the latest technology. You can also join the UX Game Studio 3.0 Student Club, where several professional video games have been developed and launched to the market, already reaching 3 million views and reviewed by YouTuber Mark Plicker. Additionally, 16 jams have been organized on the campus, among many other activities in which we can collaborate our lead. The university provides Wacom classrooms, digital fabrication laboratory, chroma key room, and editing studios, which will be your tool to develop your patient close to the more relevant professionals in the sector, who are the teachers that teach you every day. Furthermore, you will visit the studios with will experience live action. To conclude, the first and exclusive bachelor's degree in design management will prepare you to lead companies related to art design, design fashion, and other design disciplines. This degree is a global format, allowing you to study part of your program at the prestigious foreign universities. In the bachelor degree in interior design, you will learn to develop, create, and technical projects using the tools and resources required by the industry. This degree will train you the key subject areas such as graphic design, digital design, decoration, and drawing applied to interior design. You will learn the principles and essential techniques while working in the state-of-the-art facilities, equipped with advanced technology. What is more, you will draw on the expertise IADE School of Design, a leading institution with over 50% years of experience in the field, providing deep industry knowledge and valuable professional connections. That will conclude our degrees within the world of design. And now we will move on to the Faculty of Social Science and Communication. I now invite you to enjoy this short video of this faculty. For our future business partners, brand ambassadors, entrepreneurs, diplomats, and multimedia professionals, let's take a look on what we have in store for you. I would like to start by pointing out that the Universidad Europea is the first Spanish university to receive the prestigious ACBSP accreditation for our bachelor's degree in business administration and our bachelor's degree in marketing, which recognize the quality of our training programs. We boost numerous partnerships with companies, institutions, law firms, and NGOs worldwide, like the national TV and radio company Mediaset, Telemadrid, Repsol, Zeppelin, and Google. We also have forged relationships and signed agreements with leading international universities, such as the London School of Economics and the University of California, Berkeley. For study abroad opportunities, students can put their knowledge into practice, thanks to our professional laboratories, including our television set and green screen, financial hub, business consulting lab, international negotiation lab, and our simulated courtroom. Within this faculty, you can study the following degrees 100% in English. Our course in Global Bachelor degree in International Business, we will gain a deep understanding of various procedures and departments of any healthy business. For example, management, science, communication, marketing, accounting strategy, all with an emphasis on developing your emotional intelligence, public speaking, and active listening skills. I would like to underscore that all our business students collaborate and carry out projects within our consulting lab. Essentially, the Universidad Europea works with a multitude of multinational companies that present us with ongoing issues or challenges that we are facing. Guided by a professor, our students will analyze the issue, develop the methodology, and create solutions. Our business students collaborate in over 1,500 projects, amongst them for BMW, in which our students created a social media campaign for this world-renowned automobile manufacturer. Our business students also have the amazing opportunity to participate in extracurricular activities, like our Capital Markets Club or our Crypto Club, as well as our Digital Business Week. Now, focusing specifically on our Global Bachelor degree in International Business, you will learn how to identify and use the key levers that facilitate business success in a truly international environment. My favorite aspect about this degree is that students are required to study abroad both in their third and fourth year, being able to choose from more than 100 destinations, thanks to the agreements with the best universities in Europe, North America, and Asia. In your fourth year, you will study in exclusive destinations such as the McGill University of Canada, University of Berkeley in the United States, and much more. Students can also choose to study a double Global Bachelor degree in International Business and International Relations, which entails 5 years of study. Students studying our bachelor's degree in Business Administration will learn about the realities of business, attend conferences and seminars, visit companies, and carry out workshops with all the global of placing the students' talent and the goals of Forefront. You may be wondering what is the difference between international business and business administration. Well, to put it simple, international business provides more emphasis on legal components and the economic market environment, while business administrations tend to focus more on microeconomic matters. This year, we are enriching our portfolio with the Global Bachelor degree in Business Administration, a program delivered entirely in English and designed in a global format. Compared to the standard Global Bachelor degree in Business Administration, this program adds exclusive premium academic stays at the top-tier universities, such as the University of California, Irvine, University of California, Riverside, University of California, Berkeley, Extension, McGill University, and Pace University, amongst many others. Now let's look at our bachelor's degree in business analytics, in which students acquire the analytical and management skills needed to succeed in the various departments of any company. Designed by active professionals and managed of companies that apply big data to their business strategies like Google, ING, Toyota, and Accenture. The curriculum entails a 4-year degree and provides the student with a hybrid profile between the traditional business profile and a technical profile that focuses on mathematics, business intelligence, statistics, programming. Companies and institutions around the globe are on hand for profile skills in data analysis and crunching big numbers, so this degree certainly beholds a promising future. Let's now delve into our bachelor degree in economics. This degree prepares you to be an economist of the future within a fast-paced international environment, developing, analyzing, and synthesis abilities, and learning how to use the latest technology and innovation. We are proudly partnered with Repsol, Accenture, McKinsey and Company, Van Kinter, Kia, and many others, where our students can carry out their curricular internships. We truly need professionals training in economics, as it serves at the base and foundation of the global economy. We will now depart from the world of business and move on to our global bachelor's degree in international relations, also proudly offered in our campus in Valencia. By studying this degree, you will become an expert in diplomacy and gain a firm understanding of how sovereign states, NGOs, interest groups, banks, and other international entities communicate with each other, all from an international, political, economic, and social perspective. Participate in our Model of United Nations or International Relations Club to deepen in your knowledge of international affairs and enjoy studying abroad your entire fourth year at the prestigious University of McGill in Montreal. If you envision yourself participating in internships within the United Nations, the European Union, or collaborating on a Spanish diplomat mission abroad, perhaps this global bachelor degree is for you. As we conclude the presentation of this specific faculty, let's take a look to the world of communication. Our bachelor's degree in advertisement trains professionals to understand the mindset and demands of the consumer and to create a strategic plan to penetrate any type of global market. Our curriculum entails subjects like neuromarketing, big data, new business models, psychology of the consumer, market research, event planning, as well as the usability design or trend research. But let's not forget about the importance of creativity and imagination required within this field. Students will learn how to apply their creativity to make their target market or client fall in love with any given product. Lastly, I would like to highlight an amazing opportunity for our advertisement students called Pitching Mind, which entails an elite group dedicated to advertisement creativity. These select students at national and international advertisement festivals. To date, the Universidad Europea is the most successful, over the 50 awards and distinctions. Now, let's discuss our bachelor's degree in media studies, just so you get an idea of the traction that this field gaining on the world stage. Did you know that in 2021 and 2022, videos represent more than 80% of the content generated on the internet? This degree aims to train future professionals to work on diverse audiovisual products of any platform and in any medium, cinema, radio, video games, and the internet. The curriculum includes subjects such as motion graphics, infographics, and data processing. If you envision yourself on the TV screen or working behind the camera or a scene, I suggest you to research this degree in more detail. Plus, you will train and polish your skills in our avant-garde multimedia facilities, called Europea Media, replete with a TV set, green screen, editing rooms, digital imaging and photography labs, and much more. Finally, let's discuss our global bachelor's degree in marketing. These programs help students acquire the knowledge, abilities, and skills needed to respond to the challenges that companies and institutions are currently facing. Neuromarketing, e-commerce, big data, and digital ecosystems are now the key subjects that you should master if you want to opt for employment office in this new digital economy. Through these 4 years bachelor's in marketing, you will take part in more than 400 hours of internships and work placements at leading companies, obtaining the skills needed to succeed and networking with experienced industry professionals. That will conclude our presentations of degree. within the realm of social science and communication. Students, I have said it before and I will say it again. Please send our questions regarding these degrees through the live chat and we will happily answer them in the upcoming Q&A session. Now, please enjoy this short video that paints a picture of our Faculty of Sports Science, the last faculty we will discuss in this event. Did you know that the newspaper El Mundo and the prestigious Shanghai ranking consider our Faculty of Sports Science one of the best in Spain to study the physical activity science and physiotherapy degrees? In fact, the EduNiversal ranking places our MBA in sports management within the top 50 worldwide. We boast approximately 35,000 square meters of state-of-the-art sports facilities, including our 9 tennis and 4 paddle courts, rock climbing wall, beach volley courts, track, and our football field. Our 500 square meter fitness room, our human performance research lab, where our students carry out the research projects related to biomedics, biomechanics, physiology, and vision, and our semi-Olympic size swimming pools, one exterior and one indoor. Do note that we are the only university in Spain that has its own acclimatized 25-meter swimming pool. We are also proud partners of Real Madrid, thanks to our Escuela Universitaria Real Madrid, Universidad Europea, which provides our students with the opportunity to emphasize in a specific area of the sports sector, thanks to our wide portfolio of master's degree, taught from our campus in Alcobendas. In this faculty, you can study the following degrees 100% in English. First, let's take a look at our Global Bachelor's degree in Physiotherapy. I would like to point out that this is the only degree in Spanish accredited by the World Confederation for Physical Therapy, and the Universidad Europea has been named the best private center and the second best in Spain for studying this field, according to the 2022 ranking in the El Mundo newspaper. From this year, students complete more than 700 hours of practical on-campus simulation coursework within our simulated hospital, Human Performance Research Center, and the classrooms specifically designed for physical therapy. Then, starting second year, students complete 1,200 hours of clinical training with a physical therapy clinic. Our graduates have secured highly sought-after positions within the realm of sports and neurology, cardiovascular and respiratory therapy, traumatology, oncology, pediatrics, and geriatrics. It is also worth noting that over 70% of physical therapists are self-employed, so a large portion of our graduates go on to become leading entrepreneurs, opening their own clinics and serving as the captains of their own ship. Our Global Bachelor's Sports Degree in Management is geared toward the student that loves the world of sport, but doesn't envision herself or himself playing or training professionally. If your passions entail creating your own brand, overseeing the construction of sport facilities, specializing in sport facilities, publicity, or journalism, working in federation or companies, perhaps this degree is for you. We want you to have the profile to managers in the sport industry are looking for: a high quality university education, a broad business vision, versatility, and an international mindset. The aspects I most love about this global bachelor degree are the travel and study abroad opportunities. In the second year, students embark on an immersive experience in the sports industry within Spain, outside of Madrid. While, while in the third year, students learn about the management of world-class events into a corporate trip to New York City. Finally, in the fourth year, students experience a full year abroad in the United States, studying at the prestigious New Haven University in Connecticut. On the other hand, our bachelor degree in physical activity and sports science aims to prepare students to become leading professionals in the world of fitness and health. The first 2 year students will choose a total of 8 sports. For example, basketball, soccer, handball, golf, cycling, swimming, and aquatic activities, judo, winter sports, or volleyball. Then, in their final 2 years, a student will specialize in soccer and basketball training. In parallel to their studies, students can also obtain a certified personal trainer and certified strength and condition specialist certifications by the world-renowned international entity NSCA. That will conclude our presentations of our English Thought degrees. And now I will cover the admission process, our scholarships, programs, and living in Spain. But prior to that, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this short video about our campuses in Villavicia Saladan. I would like to touch upon the admission process. First, I would like to mention that the application window from this upcoming 2025-2026 academic year is currently open, and we encourage you all to participate. The first step will be our establishing contact with one of our dedicated enrollment advisors, who will be your main point of contact through all the admission process up until you register for classes. We will assign you an advisor that is a true expert in the degree of your choice, answering any questions you may have and providing you and your family a campus tour of our installations. Your advisor will give you access to your pre-student portal and send to you your online admission test, which consists of irrelevant of your degree, a professional skills and abilities test, which will evaluate, for example, how do you work in group settings, how do you make decisions, your level of empathy, self-motivation, etc. Secondly, you will complete a written interview comprised of 5 questions, in which you will need to respond as honestly and detailed as possible. Lastly, All our students, regardless of any previous official language certificates they may have, we will take a Spanish level exam and an English level exam. These are 50 minutes in duration and contain a grammar, listening, and reading section. Kindly note that if your maternal language is either Spanish or not, you will not need to take the specific test. Upon completing your online admission test, our selection committee will evaluate your results, and within 48 hours relay your admissions status to your advisor will be in touch with as soon as possible. If admitted at the Universidad Europea is right fit, your next step is to reserve your place within your pre-student portal. This will guarantee your spot within your bachelor degree, allow you to proceed forward with your registration process, permit you to apply for scholarships and course, provide your peace mind knowing that you are officially off to university in fall of 2026. These are limited numbers of spaces per degree, so it is my recommendation to start the process as soon as possible. Now, let's take a look at the most important dates of our degrees with special processes. Our dentistry degree taught 100% in English and our physiotherapy degree taught 100% in French. In the rest of the degrees, there are not special processes. The admission process already has begun and it will continue until the start of classes in September 2026, or until places that are sold. The degrees that first run out of places tend to be those in the areas of biomedical and health. The dates of the special processes for both dentistry in English and physiotherapy degree are the same. In order to be the first admission process, it's crucial for you to finish the test and have presented all the documentation respectively. If you don't have an advisor yet, don't worry. After this session, you will have one assigned. The first column shows the deadline to submit the documentation and the finishes English test. The second column shows the date where your result of the admission process is communicated. And the last one is the deadline to proceed with the payment. As I mentioned, the Universidad Europea de Madrid offers a competitive scholarship programs that provides financial aid to our students of high academic and athletic performance. We are currently working on the scholarship proposal for this academic year. We will let you know that we offered last year while we await the publication of the scholarship for this academic year within our webpage. You will find numerous scholarships. However, I would like to highlight three that are applicable to our international students. The first one is the Beca de Excelencia, or Scholarships of Excellence, which is awarded to those students of high academic standing, whose annual household incomes do not exceed 100,000 euros a year. These scholarships cover 3,000 euros of your tuition annually, and do note that you can apply normally between March and July 2026, only if your reservation fee has been paid. You will submit your final high school grades through our scholarship portal online. The second is the Plan Compite, or Plan Compete, granted to those incoming scholar athletes or of particularly high athletic performance. This candidate must accredit their athletic standing within the last year through the Ministry or Federation of Sports within your home country. These scholarships will cover 30% of your tuition, excluding your reservation fee and the file opening fee. We offer talent scholarships for the following disciplines: business and technology, communication and marketing, international relations, law and criminology, and humanities, as well as for creative campus degrees. These grants amount to 25% of tuition fees. Lastly, I would like to point out that our all incoming students for our 2026-2027 academic year, we do have an early enrollment discount of 50% reservation fee in this month of November. The discount applies to all of the after mentioned degrees with the exception of dentistry. Students, if you have any questions about the admission process, the admission test or the scholarships, please don't hesitate to ask us in the live chat and we will answer in the Q&A session to follow. Prior to questions and answers, I will touch briefly upon the experience of living in Madrid, particularly for those interested that will study in Madrid relocating from another country. Madrid is the main cultural and business hub, abundant in the world-class numerous like the Prado, the Reina Sofía, and the Thyssen. These are the main museums of Madrid, but we also have in Madrid sport venues, awareness-ship architecture, monuments, parks and green spaces, and the houses headquarters of countless multinational companies, institutions, and hospitals. Madrid is an extremely welcoming city and boasts a street life, vibrancy, hospitality, overall quality of life that comes second to none. Located in the geographic center of the nation, Madrid is well connected by air and rail to all corners of Spain and other major cities in Europe. Thanks to our high-speed train system, we are about 2.5 hours to Barcelona, Sevilla, Valencia, and Malaga, and about 6 hours driving from Portugal's second major cities, Lisbon and Porto. Not to mention the day trip excursions from Madrid are endless. For those nature enthusiasts, Madrid is just 45 minutes drive from the Sierra de Guadarrama, a mountain range that bisects the Iberian Peninsula. And for those history buffs, we have an hour ride away to the medieval cities town of Toledo, Segovia, and Avila. Madrid has a mild, dry, and pleasant climate year-round, although it's quite chilly from December to February and hot in July and August. As far as living situations are concerned, we offer two on-campus student dormitories called Velázquez and Picasso that are managed by a company called Xior, Xior. These dorms offer 4 categories of room: a shared room and an individual comfort, individual premium, and an individual deluxe. Included in the price are breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, a weekly room cleaning, and a sheet wash. Amenities included, for example, dining halls, study halls, a movie theater, and a terrace. Not to mention, Xior residents are also automatic members of our sports club, gaining unlimited access to our sport facilities and group classes. Additionally, there are sample student residencies within the town of Villaviciosa, just a few minutes from the campus by bus. If you are interested in exploring other nearby options, however, for those of you wishing to live in the middle and hustle and bustle, in the heart of downtown Madrid, the campus is also well connected by public transport. The commute from Madrid's Príncipe Pío stations to our campus takes approximately 30 minutes. And aside from public transport, our opportunity provides our own transportation, with the buses departing from Moncloa 6 times a day. Regarding health insurance, there are various options at your disposal. However, according to the prices, coverage, and overall quality of doctors and healthcare staff, we recommend Nova Mutua Sanitaria. We consider contact information you will find on the screen. Lastly, regarding the student visa, we will provide you the documentation needed to file for your visa through the Spanish embassy or consulate in your home country. Once confirmed your place and paid your reservation fee for the upcoming academic year, we hope you enjoyed this short video about our university clubs and extracurricular activities.
La vida universitaria te está esperando. Sabes que cuentas con más de 25 clubes donde puedes desarrollar todas tus habilidades y además conocer personas con tu misma afición.
¿Te gusta diseñar y construir objetos? Te invito a que te unas a los clubes de Fórmula, Robótica, Informática, Ciencias, Física, Game Studio o Air Division. Además, estos equipos participan en competiciones a nivel nacional e internacional, representando a nuestra universidad.
Tal vez te interesen actividades más culturales, así que puedes apuntarte al club de cine, al de teatro o al de fotografía.
Seguro que tienes el talento necesario.
También tenemos clubes para quienes quieran divertirse con juegos o deporte, como el club de eSport, el entrenamiento, club de rol o ajedrez. Jaque mate.
¿Eres trotamundos? Entonces tus clubes son o Relaciones Internacionales o Modelos de Naciones Unidas, que van a encuentros internacionales y nacionales. De hecho, este año fueron a París y a Dubái para representarnos.
En cambio, si lo tuyo es medicina, odontología, fisioterapia, psicología, biotecnología o ingeniería biomédica, contamos con agrupaciones para titulaciones específicas.
Estás a la última en todo, entonces no puedes perderte clubes como Pride
O podcast.
Y si aún así no encuentras un club que te interese, puedes crear uno nuevo.
We will now open the floor for the Q&A. Within the live chat, you are free to ask us any questions you may have about its degree, the admission process, our campus, living in Madrid, etc. My colleagues on the live chat and I will answer each in order of reception. We are happy to answer any and all the questions, but please know that tomorrow you will get in contact with you over email to send you, first, the brochure of your degree with the tuition fees, and second, we will assign your very own dedicated enrollment advisor. Let's start with the questions. First question, this video is going to remain at the channel to watch it later? Yes, you can follow and review this video on the YouTube channel of Universidad Europea Madrid. We also encourage you to follow us on our social media, Instagram. Second question, after registering, how long will it take if we are accepted? Our advisors work hardly to give you an early answer, and it's less than a week. What level of Spanish? Third question. What level of Spanish is required to apply to the advertisement program offered in English? And which level of English? If you are studying in English, there is not a Spanish level required, but you are going to be living in Spain, so we encourage you to work and practice your Spanish. If you are going to study in English, a C1 is the exam you have to pass from the private exam that the university will make you. Next question, which is the deadline of applies through the website program? The deadline is September. The point is that if we still have places at the point, an advisor will contact you and explain if we have more places available for you. Another question said they want to know if architecture entrance assessment is portfolio-based or if it consists of a supervised online exam. Due that many of you live far away from Spain, the exams are made online and supervised by your advisors. Another question related to languages. We have that if the English certificate I received at my high school graduation is accepted for university applications, or do I need an international exam such as Cambridge or IELTS? Well, we encourage you to bring your official documents, but the exam you have to pass is a private and internal exams made by the universities. So even though you have those certifications, it is compulsory to pass with a high grade this level of English that university asks you. Next question said that if we successfully pass the entrance exams, Can we reserve place in the program before submitting any other documents? Yes, you can access directly and reserve the place paying the fees. We're open to answer you to more questions. We also have the advisors online that can solve all the academic questions. Feel free to ask. Could you tell me what level of English is required for dentistry English test? It's a B2 that we need from our students that would like to enter at this university. We have another question. When the exam is sent to us, do we have to complete it within a specific time frame, or it is flexible time? It is flexible time. You can take all the time you need for filling all the documents and all the answers. Thank you very much for watching this event. I remind you that you can see this session online again. So thank you again for your questions, and thank you to our colleagues for your detailed answers. Student and family attending evening, as I mentioned at the beginning of this event, choosing a degree and at university is without doubt one of the most difficult decisions of a young person has to make. Therefore, it is my recommendation to research in detail a wide range of universities, to study their 4-year curriculums, evaluate the professors and on-campus installations, take into account the internships offerings, and explore the various extracurricular activities at hand. Because those of you that are a bit older than you can agree that your university years is perhaps one of the most rewarding chapters in a person's life. So, if you're envisioning yourself studying through project-based learning, gaining real experience in a professional settings, participating in club and sports team, and cultivating lifelong friendships with classmates from all around the world, perhaps Universidad Europea de Madrid is the right fit for you. Our next campus event is scheduled for December 13th on our website. That event in December will carry on campus of Villaviciosa, and we will confirm you as soon in December where is the next one in Creative Campus. And it will be a pleasure to welcome you to all of our state-of-the-art campus in person. On behalf of the universities, thank you very much for your connection with us this evening. Thank you to my team. We have the admission department, David, Maria, Julia, Nazaret, Carla, and Jose, as well as to the technicians and production team for making this event reality, and of course, a special thanks for all of you interested in studying, and the families for your participation in this open house event. Classes will start in September 2026, and we hope you see around the campus. Good evening, buenas noches.